From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
And, of course, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Monday evening, as I am here with the HMG Innovations International Virtual Racing League regular season race here. This is going to be the end of the season for him. Pocono Raceway up for grabs as Cody McKinney looks to try to get his sixth win of the season. And on top of that, cap off a fantastic season, fantastic regular season. He's pretty much lined up for the regular season championship, but still a race ahead of him. And we'll take a look at the points and the must-win situation for Mike Campbell as he gets some things ready to go. Levi McCarty, thank you for the like out there. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate everybody out there doing what you do. And, of course, and always being fabulous. Study grid for the HMG Innovations Truck Series. A little small field today, a little 10 driver race, but we, it's the end of the season. We have a lot of people on vacation. Some folks kind of looking in, going, "Hey, I need to do this." Cody McKinney, Daniel Ferry, going to make up your front row. Charles Van Scoik, the GOAT Racing, the legend himself, trying to get out of the win himself in this series. Levi McCarty starting on the outside of row number 2. Brian Ferry, James Madrid Racing out there. He is live on his channel as well. So is Cody McKinney. Both of those I went over and said, "Hey, I got your cameras in." They're going to be our 2 driver cams today for the race. So we'll be taking a look at what they've got going on from their point of view. Joey McKinney and Nick Goebel are going to make up row number 4. And Joel Conley, Mike Campbell back there at the tail end of the field. Got to keep it clean. Stages are going to be on lap 10 and lap 20 for this race. Track temperature at the start of this race, 111 degrees, 54% humidity. The air temperature, 78 degrees. Partly cloudy skies will play a big factor in the corners. If you see cloud cover, that's a little bit more speed into the corner, a little bit more on the exit as well. And usually where we see cloud cover become a factor is usually out of turn 3 and into turn 1. 30 lap final stage. Cautions are brought to you by Roasted Gems, roastedgems.com. Broadcast booth audio today brought to you by our friends at Nerds Do Nerd Things. You can both check both of those folks out. Go to roastedgems.com. Check out their huge coffee supply. They ship locally to you or shipped directly to you, and they're out of Michigan, if I remember correctly. So, it's going to come directly to you. Also, Nerds Do Nerd Things. You can check them out on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts. I follow them on Spotify, and I listen to them every Friday. It's part of my day. 2.5 miles in length here for the Tricky Triangle as Pocono has always thrown itself huge. Well, I'd say huge. Pocono's been surprising, especially as of late. The NASCAR race that happened yesterday. What do you guys think of it out there? Denny Hamlin and Joe Gibbs Racing and Kyle Busch and all that happened. Some rules there that came into play that never thought what I would see. They haven't happened since the 60s, from what I understand. DQ for the race winner due to tampering with the car. And I wouldn't say that. I don't know. I read the statement of what happened to a 2-inch by 5.5 inch basically piece of tape is what it looks like, what it sounds like. Over the vent covers for the wheels underneath the wrap of the car. That's pretty interesting. And I don't know. Well, tell me what you think about it out there, folks. I want to hear your thoughts. But first and foremost, as we always do, right on. Look now as we have driver cams back. I'm pretty happy about that. Cody McKinney is going to be the number 1 driver cam as you take a look at him. He's going to be in VR today. Good look for him. He's got that big old NASCAR wheel ready to rock and roll. Has been pretty dang old dominating in the series, but nothing wrong with that. Always good times. And, of course, James Mandarin back here, the number 27, as the 27 looks to run the HMG Innovations Mandarin Racing Chevy. He's got a good look going on him right there. A little America flag back there. I like it. So good luck to the drivers. Good luck to everybody out there. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Monday, like I always say. And as we do, waiting for it. Green flag. 23 to the bottom. Van Squake says, I'm going to drop to the back. He needs to just be safe here as far as points go. But turn one's going to be busy. McKinney to the inside. Barry to the outside. That's Daniel, the number 8. Rolling a high lane here. One to the bottom. The yellow line there has McCarty behind. And side by side. Down the back straight to the tunnel turn. It's going to be a turn 2. McCarty giving a big shove to Daniel Ferry here. Cody McKinney can just have a relaxing day and figure out the racetrack, see where he's going to be. He had the fastest lap in qualifying. But qualifying and racing, two different things. Right now, Daniel Ferry trying to make sure he utilizes all those tires. Turn 3 for lap 1. About to be cooking with gas, and I mean it, Sunoco fuel all over the bumper. There's the 27 and 4th. As he is right behind Cody McKinney. 8 breaks the draft to the 51. He's going to slide back up the racetrack to take the line away. And it's going to drop into the corner. Daniel Ferry making it work. Right behind Joe Conley in the 99. He's got a little Kool-Aid action. He looks to break through here and not break through the wall. That's something you don't want to see. He's going to break out there and have some fun. Papa Bear looks to be coming off the race here. He started from pits there for a moment, so he's going to be looking at his 2 laps. Needs 10. He needs to win this race. So something that 71 can look at here is he'll get his laps back, especially when it comes to the stages. So he'll be able to have a solid race today, but he needs a win to move in. And speaking of that, we'll take a look at the points. Middle of your screen, Cody McKinney leads with 5 wins. Tyler Brown has a win. Levi McCarty has a win. Nick Goebel, Joe Conley, Daniel Ferry, all with wins. Joey McKinney in on points. Trevor Zalesny in on points, but Zalesny is actually looking to be out. He has got something going on in his personal life, so he won't be racing anymore. We hate to see that because he's super awesome dude. Van Squake in on points. Brian Ferry as well, looking at his race, but Papa Bear needs to find his pace and find what it needs. So Papa Bear doing his thing. Joe Conley, fastest lap of the race this last time by, as the 99 pulls a 54.97. He has the fastest lap by 0.4 of a second. A lot of that has to do with the draft. James Mandarin gets around for 3rd here as he tries to track down the 51 and the 8. 99 to the inside. Conley working it. McKinney holding on for 5th. Nick Goebel up 2 in 6th. And right now, Van Squake behind Joey McKinney. As the 23 looks pretty darn snazzy. I like his new paint scheme. I do dig it. I do dig it. Cross Insurance, Ford F-150. 4 of 56 laps away from stage 1. The Truck Series here runs half the length of the NASCAR schedule, the Gander Mountain Truck Series schedule, and 0.4 of a second to the 51. As Ferry looks to push some boundaries here. Safe race so far as the 8, 51, 27 look 1, 2, 3. Go to McKinney. No doubt we'll try to make some more work here and try to have some good, maybe just have some fun. I think that's what this race is going to be about. It's all about fun. Drivers run their fastest laps last time by. We'll see what they're going to be doing here. As Daniel Ferry 55.51 on his last lap. Now about 55.64 for the race leader. 55.78 for Levi McCarty. Mandarin faster by a 10th. Almost as fast as the race leader, but gets down to the bottom line. McKinney right behind. 55.52. Nick Goebel does run his fastest lap of the race. 55.67. He's tracking down Joe Conley right behind as they come down into turn 2, the straightaway. There's a long look across the entire complex here of Pocono Raceway. As you see, a tunnel turn, an absolute speed demon. It just looks like they're Of course, it reminds you of turns such as Indianapolis. We're going to see a lot of folks run Indy this next week, and that's going to be exciting to see. Ferry out front. There's a look. Conley. Looks like McKinney to the back bumper of the 27. Big shove down the back straightaway. Now, McKinney to the inside. Does look like he is going to be trying to make some moves here now. Maybe saving some tires, saving some faith. For the race line, 27 way up high. He's going to keep it there as he rolls the high line here on the back straight. McKinney will clear, and back at it they go as they come down to hit the tunnel turn for lap 6. Nice and easy race so far as they work it. We're huge. Carrying speed into the tunnel turns, sometimes the most difficult portion of this racetrack. Getting out of 3 is all about your drive line and 27 into the brakes here. You see the drive line for the 1 as he gets down to the rumble strips. Helps the truck turn when they can carry the rumble strips cleanly and are able to make that work. So McKinney up to 3rd now as he dropped back to 4th from the start of the race. Daniel Ferry's led every lap since then, and it's going to be looking at possibly stage situation here. We'll see, though. McCarty picking up the pace as Cody McKinney is right behind. 55.72 for the driver as they continue to move. Nick Goebel back here has Joey McKinney behind. There is Van Scoik. Van Scoik pulled off to the back straight. Just wanted to take some time, maybe save some fuel, enjoy the drive here, and try to keep himself good on points. Conley to the inside of the 27. Pocono's being super fun. Mandarin back to 5th. He started in 6th. Nick Goebel right there in 6th as well. So Van Scoik is off the most spots right now, but that I think is by design. Brian Ferry back here off 4 the 90, trying to take it easy. Papa Bear coming around. He started from the pits. He is on the lead lap. He is not. It showed him 2 laps down earlier, but he is not 2 laps down. So we're good to see there. I got some Stop Dark Horizon. Came in to watch to say, hey, thank you for the 100 bits. Unfortunately, some storms messed up your electricity, so you're gonna go in and oh man, no way you could race. I understand, man. How was Pocono? Chris, thank you very much for the 100 biddies. I appreciate you. Cortland, thank you for being out there as well in the chat. Thank you so much, folks. I appreciate you. I'm getting to the chats now, so much love to you. Thank you for 100. Thank you for the 100 biddies, Chris. Thank you for the 100 bits, Rich. I appreciate you very much. 71 of Papa Bear out there. I hate seeing storms shake things up, but I will tell you that we're starting to get some rain over here, and it's much needed after the triple digits over here for the pretty much all week long. That has been just insanity. I'm glad to see it cool off and the grass get a little bit, sat in the skybox, so food and drinks and a great time. I like it. I imagine the skybox at, that was what my turn 3 camera is pretty much where that is. I imagine that's what it looks like from the skybox. That's what it is. I've been to Pocono, but that was a long time ago. I would love to see more of it. I would like to see it updated, though. I mean, since the updates here, it'd be awesome. HMG Innovations, give us a like out there. Levi gave us a like as well. Much love to all of the fans and the folks and the friends out there. We appreciate you. Daniel Ferry trying to get some stage points here. He needs it. Very, very, very much so. As the 1 goes back to the inside, McCarty battles back there on the back quarter panel. Conley right there behind. The battle for 2nd rages on as the 99 gets a big shove to the 51. As that bump draft is looking to be a ton of fun. Lap 10 being completed as they come around here. Caution will be thrown. McKinney will be 2nd in the stage. Daniel Ferry gets a stage win and more importantly gets himself some playoff points. That's something that's going to be huge. Thank you for the extra 100 bits. I appreciate you very much, Rich. Much love. Dark Horizon Fishing out there. Give it us. Casey Kane, give us 100 biddies. Thank you very much for the biddies. I appreciate you, folks. That 100 biddies goes a long way. A reminder that if you haven't done so, you can subscribe for free if you have Amazon Prime. Also, if you get an opportunity, you can head over to facebook.com and hit the supporter button. You can support me through there. You can also, in the description, there's a link to Patreon, and I'm going to try to grow Patreon a little bit and have some good rewards over there. You also get early access to any content that I put out before it goes to YouTube. you know, all that stuff. Daddy Goat's giving us a big subscribe out there. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate you very much. Gifting some subs out there, Dark Horizon. Thank you so much for gifting that to. And that is, you just gave that to Charles. You sure did. Daddy Goat 33. You gifted a sub to the man. Thank you for the hype. Appreciate you very much. Gifting subs. What an awesome dude. All right. Gonna have a couple of quick laps. They're gonna go to stage 20 now. As much love, Charles is good people. He is really good people. Thank you for the biddies out there. Much love. Appreciate you very much. Shieldy cheeks. Yeah, Shieldy. Oh, I like the emotes. Always appreciative. Barry, McKinney, McCarty, Conley, Mandarude, Van Squake, Nick Goebel, Joel Conley, Joey McKinney, Brian Ferry, and then Papa Bear. He's going to get caught back up with everybody here. He does need the win. That's very important for him here. Tires and everything's pretty much set for the stages, so they'll have plenty of tires here. Fuel's the factor, as they will come to pit road and make sure they take care of everything. Folks, I am very much grateful and thankful for what you folks are doing. And Daniel Ferry is going to be your stage 1 winner here as the caution flag is flown for that. And, yeah, no, we love it. We appreciate it. Caution's here brought to you by Roasted Gems. Campbell's going to lead a lap here, get some points. Needs those points, too. So, very cool. For Papa Bear, he's going to get credit with the lap led, even under caution. That still matters. So we'll see what happens here. The tire was still here. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate everybody being out there. Thank you so much. The tire fix didn't work for the truck. It did. Just some tracks are still looking kind of funky. The tire fix does work for, I would say, I'm about 80% in there as far as the tires. Like right now, it's good. Turn 1 is the one that's where it's probably the most impactful there. So, but it does work. I will tell you that it did work, and it's a clipping setting that I will go over on Patreon when we do that. It works for the most part. And I will say it works for about 80% of everything. It's still in there just a little bit. You can see the 99 there has a little bit of clipping. Papa Bear, not as bad on the Ford. And I've been noticing that the Chevys are probably the worst ones at it. Yeah, the Chevys have it a little worse. Here's Levi McCarty in a Toyota. He's got it pretty bad, but the Fords look pretty darn good. Papa Bear leading the laps. I know, Van Scoik back here. Look at him go. I do like his, I like his paint scheme. I really do. Of course, Levi running the one paint scheme that I can always enjoy. Super, super awesome. Super awesome. Cortland, giving us a good evening. Thank you very much. I love his paint. I've seen that paint scheme in 3 leagues that he's ran. And it's just an awesome paint scheme. I like it. McKinney here. Brian Ferry back to pit road. Joe Conley in on pit road as well. Maybe getting a little bit more fuel. Maybe taking, I don't know if he's taking tires. I wouldn't think so. Papa Bear is dropping to the back. Something happened to the right side of that truck. And I'm not quite sure what it was. I missed it there. Hold on, we got to take a look. I wonder if Mike had something going on there. I'm looking. Let's take a look here real quick. Mike Campbell, something happened to the truck there. Not quite sure what it was. I don't know. All right, we'll send. And all that jazz. Keep the hype train. Thank you for the hype train. Appreciate you. Love the Toyotas. Thank you, Dark Russ. Appreciate you very much. Thank you for the 100 biddies. I appreciate everybody out there. Hype train's alive and well. Thank you for the 100 biddies. We appreciate you. I appreciate you. And for second time, green flag waves again. Bring it on the hype train. I like it. Shout out to Van Squick. I saw it. Big ol' hydrate. Thank you for the hydrates. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the hype train. Thank you for what you did out there. I appreciate everybody. 23. Van Squick now not being as he's not holding back as much now. He didn't drop to the back like he did before. Maybe taking an opportunity to figure out the line here. McKinney out front over Daniel Ferry here, the 8, able to ready to go. He's in attack mode. I can see it. 51-8 in second and third here. So Daniel Ferry looking to get some more points for this stage. Playoff points a big factor getting into the next round. And again, a reminder that this series runs the actual Truck Series schedule. So when it gets down to that last race, they will end right about the same time as the Truck Series does the Monday after, of course. And we'll see just what they're going to be able to do. I'm enjoying it. I like the race. I like this league, and I like what they are able to do. It looks like the 51 of Levi McCarty gets the big push from the 23 behind. Turn 3. Van Squick down to the bottom. Mandarin try to make up some ground as well. Wants to find himself inside that top 3 as they continue to run some lanes. Oh, man, somebody back here, I think it was Joey McKinney, got in the wall just a little bit right there on the right side, so he's going to have to recollect himself. About 1.9 off of Brian Ferry is 71 of Papa Bear. Campbell needs some run. I tell you what, McCarty and Van Scoik running their fastest laps of the race this time by as the 99 of Conley tries to get to the inside of the 27 behind, and Mandarin making it work. James Mandarin, turn 2. Having to hold on to that wheel like nobody's business. Holy cow. Something you don't want to do is you don't want to burn those tires up getting into the corner. McKinney all the way down to the bottom trying to break up the draft as Daniel Ferry closes down some distance here. McKinney's going to slide up the race line. You can see Mandarin out of the gas into turn 1, gets right back into the gas, tries to hold on to it coming up the wall. Needs to stay away from it. 23 still in the draft right there. Good run from the 27. This is in 5th as Mandarin makes it work. Huge stickler for the race lines. That's what I'm looking at. Back to McKinney here. We'll ride along with your race leader, see what he does into turn 3. Very high entrance, drops all the way down, puts the tires right there next to the rumble strip, lets it turn, comes up, gets himself right next to the wall, and a good move for him. Here's an overhead look. Full send. That's how far away from the wall he is, and right now Ferry trying to track him down, still quarter second between the two. Eight there, almost to the inside. Nice job trying to defend. Good run for McKinney. He's going to be able to pull some of that exit. Turn 2 is going to be very interesting as the gyro cam looks to be that way. just barely lifts out of the corner. You heard the throttle control there, but you can also hear the tires. If you're listening to this from headphones, you're getting omnidirectional sound as well. You get to hear the left side and the right side a little bit differently depending on what you're doing. So I encourage everybody to get there, and if you're ever listening to my races, I have it set up so that way you can hear this racetrack based on where it runs, and yeah, it's kind of cool. Back to it, McKinney and Ferry. That's going to be 1-2. McCarty, Van Scoik, Manderud, all the way to 5th. Joe Conley picking up some pace here as the 99 is right on the back bumper of the 27. Conley up 3, Van Scoik still off 1. Coming around lap 19. And as McKinney should cross the start-finish line this time, he'll probably throw the caution, make sure they get back in the mix, and that'll be a stage win for that driver is Ferry, McCarty, Van Scoik, Conley. That'll be your top 5 as Conley takes a position away from the 27. Right there at the end. This Manderud is going to go back to 6th. Goebel, Ferry, McKinney, and Campbell all the way in 10th. And good day for points. Thank you for the hydrates. Appreciate you very much. Appreciate all the things that you do. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you. Got to make sure that things are going good. Driver cams are back. Absolutely. And McKinney knows what he's doing. He's steadily increased his I rating over the course of the entire series. So it's been really nice to see what he's been able to do. McKinney, Ferry, McCarty, Van Scoik, Conley's going to be your top 5. They'll meet up with the pace car. And as they do, I'm going to take a hydrate break, folks. Make sure that you do so as well. I am going to jump in real quick. I'm gonna pre-roll the ads on YouTube or on Twitch and Facebook as well. So if you see ads pop up, much love to you. I'm gonna make sure that gets taken care of because we hate our ads. I hate ads, but I want the racing to kind of do its thing. So yeah, full send, right? Maybe I won't. Maybe it won't let me. I think it might have already gone through it. All right. I'll be back. You hold on to yourself. We'll be right back. Cody McKinney to the back here. Daniel Ferry's going to be your race leaders. They pace around. And some moves for everybody. If you hear my little one in the background, she's being rambunctious. The puppy, if you remember last week, I was talking about us getting a dog. He has a name. His name's Scrappy. He's very tiny. And whole ball of wax, man. Pay them bills. We gotta pay. Everybody needs to pay the bills. That's exactly right. Appreciate you very much. Thank you to everybody out there for being a part of the platform. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. If the stream skipped earlier, we had a storm come in, so we are dealing with a little weather. So if there is some frames that skipped earlier, I do apologize about that. I did look at the analytics on the bottom of my screen here, and it says that I had some drop frames. So if you saw that, that's what's going on. 8:51:99:27. Green flag for the final stage here in the regular season for the HMG Innovations Truck Series. Again, hmginnovations.com. Go see what they've got going on over there. Follow them on Twitter and Facebook. You can also find IVRL on Twitter. It's @_IVRL_. That's the International Virtual Racing League. You can also find me on Twitter at Real Siggy Sports on Twitter. That is my handle. I'm getting used to it. I'm gonna have to do more. 51. Oh, 99 taps the wall there. Mandarin goes to the inside. It's gonna be nice and clear here. A little wall tap there on the exit of the tunnel turn. But I think Conley was able to rebound there and did quite nicely. I do got to get those TikToks going. I do. I really do. I just trying to creative content. You know, what do I do? What do I, you know, I don't know. I started with inspirational messages and that, you know, I got some views with that, but they're gaming inspirational messages. But most of what I'm seeing are things that I need to work with. So we'll see what happens here. Papa Bear up to 7th. That driver needs a win in the series and has opportunity. There's McKinney trying to help out the 71. Here's the 171. Have a good draft line. So does Joey McKinney in the back here. Brian Ferry bringing him to the tail end of the field, just trying to take it easy. Ferry out front. There's Daniel right there. He's had a strong season as well. Levi McCarty right behind. All these drivers looking for a good race line. They're going to be 25 laps to go. Tarkov, Star Citizen, iRacing Gaming, you just do me. It will grow fine. You know, it is what it is. Star Citizen's getting ready to wipe, and I can't wait for it. I'm finally excited for it. I've been playing in the PTU. I've been going through the bugs and the issues that have been over there. And I tell you what, it's not that, like, starting over in the PTU has been, in the player test universe, has been actually refreshing. Because, you know, when you figure out a routine and you get out there and do it, you know, starting fresh, I don't know, starting fresh has been kind of nice. Mandarin runs his fastest lap of the race. Mandarin gives a 55.23. Nick Goebel getting faster as well, 55.34. His fastest lap of the race last time by. And we'll see what they're going to be doing this time as Daniel Ferry leads by half second or pretty darn close to it as he breaks up to it. Looking forward to get back at it. I hope that you do, man. You do fishing, boating, boat repair stuff, and have 3,300 followers on TikTok. I have, 60? I'm okay with 60 followers on TikTok. I don't know. I have something like that. I don't know how many I have on TikTok. I'm looking. You can have 77 followers. There it is. Look at that. I'm following way too many people on TikTok. I just like so much stuff out there. I like dad jokes. 51 to the bottom, Ferry to the high side. Something happening right there is you see the line change here. 51's going to lead. 8 gets a little tight off the corner. He's got some right side scrapes, so maybe tap the wall. I do. I do. I just need to find I need to find my niche. I like games, and I like everything gaming. I like everything esports. You know, I want to grow that following, especially before November, because November is going to be the huge month be a huge month for me. I want to see good things happen before that happens. So that's my goal. Grow the numbers. That's what we're going to do. He did. He held it. And when he did, got it to the wall right there. 27-8. Chasing down the 51 of Levi McCarty. Nick Goebel up in the mix again. The 24. I've always said that he's fast. But right now, Clean Air doing the 51 some justice, but that draft is it's soaking in. James Manderud in the 27, rolling. Closing the distance each lap as they continue to move. McKinney back there trying to roll some of his line as well. They should have a green flag pit stop here for the drivers. So we'll see though, because it's going to be huge. I appreciate you. I really do. I appreciate you. Been in the works and because I've got to get permits and some other things that I need for it. So we're working on it. I'm working on it. Actively working on it. Daniel Ferry. Oh, how about 2 and 3 wide back here? Goebel to the inside of the 99. Daniel Ferry up high. Goebel to the bottom. Van Scoik right there with Cody McKinney. 24 all the way to the rumble strip. Everybody trying to take it easy. 8. Oh, 99 crossover. Man, that was a split seam that if I ever saw one. Holy cow. 24 right there with the 8. To the inside he goes. The battle for third is on. 24, 99, 23. 99 a little free right there. 23 had to check up, gets himself right there in the mix. Gonna have a better drive line here. As Van Scoik gets himself to the high side. McKinney right there as well. McKinney to the inside of the 23. Cody has saved enough tires to make it work, I do believe. Van Scoik there soaking up the draft. Try to work this race line. 8 of Daniel Ferry. Really free, really loose. Mandarin still trying to track down McCarty. 27 right there. Nick Goebel solid right now for third as the 99 of Conley behind. Fastest driver on the racetrack last time by. It's going to be James Manderud in the 27. He's got himself about 2/100ths of a second faster a lap than Levi McCarty, but as they work the back straightaway, McCarty, or the turn 1 straightaway into the tunnel turn, 51 a little bit better out of turn 1, but Manderud closing the distance. Tunnel turn a little bit better for one of these drivers. Who's it going to be? Manderud gets a little bit more of that distance. He's closing it in. Cody McKinney gets himself around the 8 of Daniel Ferry. Van Scoik's going to need to do the same thing here as he's going to have that aggressive line. And right now, that's the race break that you're going to be looking for. Is this time by your race leader? 56.19, Manderud 56.22, Joe Conley 56.03. Nick Goebel, 56.36. McKinney, 56.11. And Van Scoik giving a little bit of the extra lane here. 8 up next to the wall, runs a higher lane out of 1. And Van Scoik needs a little bit of a bottom to out corner so that way he can get around this 8 truck. But right now, they're holding on. McKinney trying to track him down from the back to the front. Mark, thanks for the like. Appreciate you very much. Mr. Rookin, how are you doing? Hope your day is as phenomenal as you are. For giving the like out there on the Facebook stream. Much love to you. Folks, we're live Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. 27 giving up some pace as Levi McCarty leads here. 18 laps to go. And a strong race pace for the field as they continue to roll. 51-27, 99-24, 1, 8-23, 71, 18, and the 90. Ryan Ferry back here, 19 seconds off the pace, but he's still able to be competitive. Joey McKinney solid for points for the series. in ninth right now behind Campbell. Campbell needs 9 seconds. And he's got 18 laps to do it. 8:23. It's the battle for 6th. Cody McKinney still tracking down the drivers in front of him. He is the fastest. He's the second fastest driver on the racetrack. Conley getting faster as the race line progresses. Manderud was about 0.6 of a second off. And he's gaining some of that speed back. Maybe he had to cool some of those tires off. He's going to get in and run his line the way he knows how to. He's going to carry more speed out of turn 1 than the 51. Right there next to the race line as they continue to go. 27 making up some ground. Pocono is a tough track to make consistent lap times. You ain't lying. But it's a great racetrack. It's one of those iconic racetracks that I hope they never get rid of because it does tend to bode to the drivability of these trucks. 51, 27, 99, 24-1. That's going to be your top 5. Is 2.5 seconds to be made up by the number 1 truck. McCarty out front. Manderud closing distance. Conley back 1.2 now as Nick Goebel and McKinney looking to have a little bit better of a race line, as right now Van Scoik to the bottom goes around the 8, finally gets himself around. Clutch it in, get into the corner here. Needed that on the straightaway. Was able to do that. 23 is going to roll that corner. 8's going to be carrying the high side with him. So now these two can try to work together, possibly to try to catch Nick Goebel here as McKinney went around for 4th. Levi McCarty, quarter second out in front of James Manderud. With great bear comes great responsibility. Something happened to James. He blinked for a moment there. Hopefully he's good. We know that storms are approaching a lot of the drivers out there. Conley back here trying to keep it clean and keep the race line exactly where he needs to. Right now, 2.5 seconds from Cody McKinney to the front. He was about 2.4, 2.2 back a couple of laps ago, and now he's been able to make it work. We're going to block that. Thank you very much. Good old-fashioned. Oh, DeLeon, thank you for the like. I appreciate you very much. Let's block some of that. Report all that stuff. There it is. And we're going to report it. Yeah. And report. There it is. McCarty extending the lead. Manderud still trying to track it down. His race line changing a little bit as Levi has found his pace. We'll see if they're going to be able to hold on to it. These drivers had tires. McKinney went in and took fuel only. Has been able to hold on to. He's been able to figure it out as tire wear has progressed. He's been able to hold on to his tires here, and has found himself in 4th. He was there in the back for a little while, so only took fuel. Well, actually, he took tires on 21. Came back in for the extra lap of fuel on 22. So did Joey McKinney and Brian Ferry. So they are back there just kind of enjoying their race line, enjoying the time back there. And, yeah, it's a pretty solid race. Pretty easy race right now. 51. The one is cut. Yeah, he's getting there. Manderud coming to pit road. He's going to take his final pit stop here. Levi McCarty out front. 2 seconds the gap. Could be saving a little bit here. Joe Conley into second here. Cody McKinney into 3rd. Pit stops here. Huge time. 99-1 side by side almost as well. Now they're going to be side by side. One trying to take over a lap here. If Conley's coming to pit road, I think he just gives that to the one, lets him go by, and then drops into pit road here. We shall see as they work. Not going to happen. 99's going to fall down, get that draft line from him. Levi McCarty's going to be out front. Manderud leaves pit road, finds himself all by himself at the moment, so we'll see what he's going to do. Daniel Ferry to pit road. He might get that fast repair, get that right side taken care of. Final pit stop starting to happen here as they get in and out of pit road nice and solidly. I will say James, last time he was on pit road in one of the races here for the IVRL, had a pit road speeding penalty, so a good chance for him to get his pace and find out what he's doing here. So very nice for him. As Manderud comes around, he's going to be looking to try to pull some pace. 8 into his pit stop. James leading here. Or not leading. James in 9th. Levi comes around here. Going to take another lap. Cody McKinney into pit road. Joe Conley coming around as well. Nick Goebel is going to stay out. Van Scoik comes around. He is going to stay out. Does look like the 71 of Papa Bear is going to stay out as well. Last of the green flag pit stops. Well, they're happening. Go to McKinney down to pit road. Brian Ferry comes around. Manderud's going to be trying to get into turn 3 right about now, so we'll see what kind of line he's going to be able to take here. As Conley's going to be leaving pit road, Manderud's going to come around 3. Have the front straightaway speed. Conley into pit road, takes fuel only. Trying to put a gap on Cody McKinney, who's going to be leaving pit road. Manderud up to speed here. Going to click off some time here, try to get up to speed, get himself around the corner, put as much distance between Cody McKinney that he can. His tires are warmed up now. Levi McCarty, 10 laps to go, is going to come around for another lap. Nick Goebel's going to be there as well. 7.5 seconds back, though. Van Scoik in the 23 is going to be in 3rd. Papa Bear came in on 21. He got some extra damage taken care of, but Campbell's going to be in 4th at the moment. Joey McKinney in 5th. Brian Ferry in 6th. Joe Conley's in 7th. Manderud in 8th. Cody McKinney in 9th. 1.5 back. So Manderud trying to catch up to Joe Conley here. Conley playing all the cards that he needs. Didn't really need any tires. But he came into pit road on 39 for fuel. So fuel only stop for that driver. This is going to shake up. It's going to be interesting. We're going to see what's going to happen. Last lap for Levi McCarty, 57.79. Cody McKinney's last lap included this pit stop, 129.81. We'll see what he's doing this time by. I mean, we're talking seconds here being gained over the course of the race line. Cody McKinney, 39.6 back at the moment. Manderud 38 seconds back at the moment. Conley 39.09, but he's not really gaining all that much. Conley maybe full of fuel, but his tires are about the same. Cody McKinney runs his fastest lap of the race this last time by, 55.29, and that would be not the fastest lap of the race. Fastest lap of the race ran by James Manderud, 55.23 so far for the drivers. Levi, another lap. Nick Goebel still out there. Van Scoik in 3rd. Papa Bear right behind. Joey McKinney coming to pit road. Mike Campbell in full send mode. His last lap, 58.06. Van Scoik's last lap, 58.13. Nick Goebel's last lap, 59.04. And the clutch is on. Levi McCarty, the same concept. The clutch is on. How fast do you run? How fast can you run? Van Scoik comes around. 71 of Papa Bear is going to be behind him. Mike in the 71 needs a win. And if he can clutch this one around and he can keep himself good on fuel, boy howdy. McKinney still trying to track him down. Season champion for you, trying to put on a good race and trying to put on something clever here. So take a look at the driver cams one more time as he is in VR, looking heavily here, looking at the relative, looking at what folks are doing, looking at his lap times, checking chat. He is live streaming as well, just so you know. Mandarud behind, in front of him. Looking at it right here. Getting some heavy lap times in. Apologies about that, folks. Little Miss needed my time, and she needed something from me, so I had to stop what I was doing. 5 laps to go here at Pocono. Listen. You here? Say hi, YouTube. Yeah, say hi, YouTube. Come here. Give me some love. Go get your piggy bank. Bring it down, okay? Thank you. Levi McCarty still trying to save here. Nick Goebel working on it. Mike Campbell in third here. Van Scoik right behind. A better finish for the driver. Needs a whole good run. 71-23 in third and fourth. Brian Ferry in fifth, right where he started. Cody McKinney got himself around. James Mandarud. But we'll be looking at a huge gap here. I was thinking about fuel and what they were going to be able to do here on a fuel strategy. I thought they were going to have to come to pit road. Levi McCarty trying to prove me wrong here. 29 seconds separate Cody McKinney and Levi McCarty with 4 laps to go. I'll tell you what, if you're trying to save fuel, I want to hear what McCarty's doing on this racetrack, because man, oh man, he's putting it to the limit. He's gonna have to come to pit road. Nick Goebel will come around as well. Levi McCarty into pit road for the final time. Maybe not able to save all that fuel, as Nick Goebel will be in second here. Papa Bear comes to pit road. Van Scoik's going to be in third. Nick Goebel stays out. So Cody McKinney will go to third. Mandarud will be in fourth. Brian Ferry to pit road. Joe Conley still out there as well. Conley still trying to track down some time. Goebel cutting off some of the track. Needs to. Van Scoik right behind. 3 laps to go. Van Scoik clutching it in. I tell you what, Van Scoik won a race on pit strategy and on clutching it for longer than any other driver. Just I think it was last week, week before. He went to Pocono this week, so we'll see. We'll see if it's going to work to his advantage. 24, still trying to break up the race line here. Van Scoyk's going to hold that high line. 1.2 back as Nick Goebel in the 24 has been saving fuel since the get-go. It's clutched in just the same, so is the 23. 2 laps to go. Cody McKinney trying to track down 10 seconds here. Van Scoyk into the throttle, closes a little distance to the 24. And they've been saving a ton of fuel. 2 laps to go. McKinney, he wants to win this race. He's on full send mode himself. Mandarud in 4th. Conley in 5th. Nick Goebel comes around here, still breaking up the line. White flag waves. Van Scoyk now in full send mode as Nick Goebel tries to hold on. Van Scoyk into the bottom line here. Goebel closing down the strategy. Cody McKinney, the 3rd place finish. If these drivers don't run out of fuel first. Van Scoyk, half second. .24 front straightaway. One more turn for him. Van Scoyk goes around. Charles Van Scoyk, last lap pass. Nick Goebel out of fuel. Van Scoyk is going to win it. Goebel coasting across. Will finish 3rd. McKinney will finish 2nd. By the edge. And you talk about saving fuel. He did it again. Mandarud will finish in 4th. McCarty will finish 5th here. Conley 6th. Ferry 7th. Mike Campbell will finish in 8th. Joey McKinney, Brian Ferry 9th and 10th. 1 lap down. And he's going to get a shove from Cody. Congratulations to Charles Van Scoyk. Look at the win here. Able to save the fuel. And Nick Goebel ran out, coming to the line. Talk about an epic ending to that race. Bob Dudes, thank you very much. Hello to you out there as well. Thank you to all the folks out there. Likes, follows, all that stuff. Thank you for the like 3 minutes ago, Bomb Dude. Appreciate you very much. Rubber Doy, the Bomb Dude dog. No fuel for the burnout. No, he's getting shoved by the one just to be able to help. Hopefully they can, maybe the one can, get him a big enough run that he can. There you go. Big run. Trying to do something for the burnout here. Oh, there it is. Got it fired back up. There it is. Maybe he's got enough. But Kenny pushed him around to do so. There it is. Burnout for the 23. He wins it. Kenny pushed him around to be able to have enough fuel for the burnout. Nice job by the one. Here's your race results. We'll talk to your race winner in just a moment. Van Scoyk, your race winner. McKinney 2nd. Goebel 3rd. Mandarud's going to finish 4th. Levi McCarty 5th. Conley, Ferry, Campbell, McKinney, and Brian Ferry back there in 9th and 10th. HMGinnovations.com, of course. Find them on all the social media platforms and all the fun stuff. Let's talk to the race winner, Mr. Charles Van Scoyk, who went and had a full send, and you really did have a full send. That right there was probably what I've known you best for, especially in the last couple of weeks, because you've done it twice now. Walk me through it, saving that much fuel over the course. You and Nick Goebel were doing the same thing.
Yeah, I just didn't fight for positions. I just fell behind when someone wanted to pass me. I just got behind them. I was, clutching it. It's only going to get you so far when you got these long straightaways. So I was, half the. I don't think I was full throttle that whole run until the last lap when I knew it was, go time, and I had I think when I crossed the line for the last lap, 1.5 left in the tank. So, lap. So yeah, I just stayed behind people, stayed behind the line with the most cars when they started splitting on the straightaway to break each other's draft, and just kept going.
Look at that. Another win in the series. Good momentum going into the playoffs. You're the only other multiple win driver in the series. How does that feel?
Um, well, I think I've only won one here in the IVRL, but it's nice to finally get one here. Uh, but yeah, going into the playoffs, it's definitely a confidence booster. Because you got Cody who dominates, and then when we're on road courses, you have certain guys show up that are absolutely dominant, and you know, Dover and Pocono are my home tracks where I love racing. So
Well, you did it. You found it justice. You just went to Pocono, and now you're back and you win Pocono. You take the 23 to victory lane. It looks good. A lot of big congratulations out there from chat as well. You had some people rooting for you. I think Mr. Hashtag Spicy was one of those guys out there, really full sending it for you. So, but congratulations, Charles. I appreciate you very much. And of course, and always, it's your time. Give your shout outs.
obviously, I want to shout out you for everything you do for this league, broadcast, my league, and broadcasting. The IVRL, who was my first league I ever got into. A lot of my stuff in my league is off of what Cody and Randy and all these guys, Nick, do here. So they're a good blueprint to follow. And then obviously my sponsors, Diecast by Bobby, Jack's Races Collectibles, MDR Design, who does all my awesome, awesome, awesome paints, Beef Jerky Unlimited, um, Dubby, good old Dubby, and Global Strategy Team for everything they do, helping with our Cup Series on Saturday. But I appreciate it, and like I said, it feels good to finally win in this league, even though there was only 9, 10 guys. Uh, Probably the most respectful great racers I with, other than of course my league. So
Well, tomorrow we get to try to back it. So maybe that good luck's going to rub off. Maybe going to the tricky triangle has got yourself into a good situation. Charles, we'll see you tomorrow, and congratulations once again.
all right, thanks.
Always 23 comes home in victory lane. We're going to talk to Cody McKinney last. We're going to talk to third place finisher Nick Goebel, who had a heck of a race here. You almost had it, man. You were just about half of a straightaway away. Man, oh man. Walk me through this one and what it's like to save that much fuel.
Yeah, that one it kind of stings a little. Um, we were rolling tough there throughout the first and second stage. Didn't really feel great long run. But going into the third stage, it was really more of a strategy race. So I started saving with about 15 to go, and honestly, Jason, it wasn't soon enough. Ended up, half a lap short. It came out of turn one, and I had like point 0.3, and then it would go down to point 0.2. And just as I came out of the tunnel turn there, she started sputtering on me, and I saw Charles just closing in. There's nothing I could have done. I was just lucky that we were able to bring home the number 24 Valvoline Chevrolet in third place.
Well,
Heck of a night, though.
I tout you a lot. I talk about your talent. I talk about what I've seen you do, and today was two drivers saving fuel. Everybody else came to pit road. They were going to let the dogs lie where they were at, and I was wondering about fuel because of it being such a big track, and the lap counts just kind of gotten it. I'm like, Levi's trying to prove me wrong. You're trying to prove me wrong. Charles is trying to prove me wrong. Everybody's just staying out. And it worked. And you know what? P3 finish after having a huge strategy run. I couldn't ask for a better end to that race. I mean, other than racking you guys back up and doing it again, but it seemed like it was a ton of fun. Biggest mover of the race as well. And even with kind of the smaller field of tonight, does it bode well to kind of find your niche with these guys? Because this league just seems to run clean.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, we all have a great relationship, and huge shout out to Charles. He's been digging really hard all year. So happy for him, happy for everybody over there. He was finally able to get it done. Um, you know, I feel like towards the end of the season, the racing is getting cleaner. Yes, we do have, you know, fewer people kind of showing up, but it kind of, you know, like you said, it makes it a lot cleaner. We're able to get a lot closer. We don't have to, you know, worry about a lot of other things that you would if you had, you know, 20, 30 plus people. It's kind of like running an IROC race every week, you know, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, I love everybody here at IVRL. They do everything they can to make sure put on a good show here for us every week.
Well, it's definitely a good show, and it typically happens when you guys when leagues do chases. Typically, you lose a lot of drivers getting close to that. But I have been noticing that a lot of people have some things going on that are getting ready for the school season and life happenings that are going on as well. So, um, you know, we like it. We enjoy it, and I picked you to talk to you before Cody because you know he's got big congratulations going for the regular season stuff, but. Nick, a top 3 finish going into the playoffs. It's going to be a ton of fun to watch you guys duke it out for all of those points and the ultimate bragging rights of the second season that I've called on the Truck Series. That championship's going to be a big deal. Nick, give your shout outs. Congratulations on a P3 finish.
Oh, yeah. First and foremost, everybody here at Signature Esports, Jason, you do a ton of stuff to make sure that we can bring a good show to the fans every week. So thank you to you first off. Huge thanks to everybody over at RHR, Randy Hinshaw, Tommy Schaefer, Jaden Gimbel, Brandon Zimmerman. There's tons. If I'm forgetting anybody, Charles Urich, everybody over at McKinney Racing, Cody and Joey McKinney. We're huge, or we're big fans of theirs, and we're good friends with them. Um, yeah, you know, but thanks to you guys here at Signature Esports, though, first and foremost, you know, you guys do a ton of stuff, and we do greatly appreciate you.
Always, always, I like it. This is what I do, man. This is becoming a big thing, and hopefully, and I've been talking about it a lot. We'll have more details on it, but hopefully, I can get you guys in November to come up for our live event, so I can meet all you guys in person. That'll be a good time, I think.
Oh yeah, say when, buddy.
Yeah, it's a second or third week in November. It's gonna be after the Cup Series playoffs, so uh, it'll be somewhere around then. I'll make sure we get all the details to everybody so we can plan it out uh,
Sure.
and and have it happen. But yeah, we're gonna have lights, cameras, and a big stage. It's gonna be fun.
Nice. All right, cool, man. Yeah, just let me know. But again, thank you, Jason. I appreciate you so much, buddy. I hope you have a great rest of your night.
You too, man. I look forward. Hey, you know what? Playoffs are coming up. We're not done racing. We're not done. This is still we're still ready to go. So,
Oh no, no, we're gonna kick them where it counts.
that's right. That's a Cody. Those playoff points aren't going to matter to Cody anymore. That's it.
Oh yeah, dude. All right.
All right. That's Nick Goebel. He finished his third tonight, and solid group of guys. And what a great series. But last but not least, I got to say it last season, but I get to say it again. Regular season champion Cody McKinney comes home in P2, able to track down the extra 9 seconds. I have 3 laps to go. You had about 9 seconds. Those guys were saving, and doing everything that they can, and able to close into distance, get that P2 finish at the line. As Nick Goebel was out of fuel. Walk me through this race and what it's like to be the 2022 regular season champion for the IVRL.
I know it was only 10 people, but that was intense in a way. Made a couple mistakes early, trying to get back in the gas way too soon at certain points and cost me time. I mean, it was fun. Coming in here and not having to worry about point deficit or trying to point my way to regular season championship is a good feeling. I can just come in here, run my race, and anything happens, it happens. Doesn't hurt at all.
It looked like it was fun. I mean, I talk about clean racing and talk about what this league has to offer, and you know, when playoffs come around, we see every league that runs chase typically have a drop in drivers or drop in participation, or life happens and people are on vacation, those kinds of things. But seeing the majority of your group that are here still trying to, yeah, I mean, you had Mike Campbell still trying to have that strategy to win here. He almost had it. He was about 3 laps short on fuel. Had to come to pit road early, or a little later than what he wanted to. But um, just still having the idea that you need to race and you need to get out there and just try to have that drive and that speed, and you get to come out here and dominate. But hey, Charles is no one to slash on either. So now you have to think about is he saving fuel.
Yeah, at the end there, I knew Nick was gonna be short. Even thought it was gonna be short more than what he was, but I knew it was gonna be short. Was hoping Charles was gonna be as well. I'm not sure when he came down pit road, if he did or he just saved that much, kind of like I did at Coda. But yeah, I was hoping both of them would run out through the tunnel turn, and that would allow me to at least get to them by turn 3. But Charles did what he had to do, got the win. Yeah, we came on P2. Not a bad regular season finale. Carrying a lot of momentum in next week at Lucas Oil, and excited for that.
It's going to be a great time, and I like that being the first race for the trucks in the playoffs. He came to pit road on 21 when you guys hit the stage. He saved that much fuel. So, that's impressive. He said he just let people pass him. That's all he did. Just let people pass him, and he and just start clutching it when he needed to. That was he did this a couple of weeks ago, a week or so ago, in another race as well. He just clutched it in, similar to what you did at Coda. Just let it roll as much as you can. So you guys have got some testicular fortitude, so to speak, to be able to have that in the back of your mind when there's possibility that you're going to run it. He said he had 1.5 gallons left of fuel whenever he crossed the start finish line, and he was like, "Thank God he pushed me around because I probably wouldn't have been able to burn it out."
Yeah, I know the feeling. Winning, not being able to really celebrate it because you don't have no fuel to even run the car. So
yeah, it's good camaraderie. Cody, congratulations on a P2 finish, but more importantly, the 2022 HMG Innovations IVRL, the International Virtual Racing League regular season champion. I know you're trying to go for back-to-back championships here, and you got some good momentum going forward. Give your shout-outs, man. Congrats once again.
Agent Inc. Apparel, Overton Speed Shop, Brian Kennels, Misfire Inc., um, HMG Innovations for supporting us throughout this whole endeavor past couple seasons. McKinney Racing, everyone behind the scenes of the IVRL, Randy, Nick, Joey for helping me admin on Tuesdays. You as well, week in, week out with the broadcast. I hope I didn't look too foolish on my driver cam
No, you
tonight.
look good, man. You
I
look good.
couldn't tell what I looked like, so
Yeah. No, you look good. You look like you were having a good time. I mean, we were watching you check your chat. We were watching you look left and right. No, you look good. You look good. The overlays look good, and I was able to get you fit into the box too. So we turned my box sideways. Normally I have it landscape or horizontal, but I flipped it vertical for that one because you just had that cool flag in the back. I wanted to make sure I showcased that. So it's always a good time. I enjoy having the driver cams, and I'm glad that we got the system taken care of to be able to bring those back, because that just it allows for a little bit more involvement with the drivers. I want them to feel like $1 million and be able to do those things. So if you didn't check him out though, McKinney Racing on Facebook, and of course he's got his Twitch. That's where I went over and said, "Hey, got your driver cam," and chatted up, made sure to give him some time before the race during practice. But Cody, much love, man. Congratulations once again, and we'll be seeing you next week.
yes, sir. Y'all have a good one.
That's number one. Number one in the points. Number one going into the playoffs. And tell you what, he is absolutely ready to nail it to the coffin. I'm gonna put the nail in the coffin and have that race go the way it needs to. Congratulations to all the race drivers today. What a great race that was. Congratulations to Cody McKinney on becoming the 2022 regular season champion here for the International Virtual Racing League. But more importantly, Charles Van Scoik, the number 23, gets a race win here at Pocono. Heavy hands going into Lucas Oil next week. The Truck Series playoffs begins right there. And, man, can you believe another season coming and going here? We've got, what is it? We got about 10 races left, 9 races left, something like that, of the season. And, man, I've seen so many seasons in so many leagues, and we're thousands upon thousands of hours of broadcasting and commentating, and to see it come to fruition the way it is, it's impressive. And don't count numbers for anything. Good races, Casey 5 Kane out there. Appreciate you very much. Papa Bear, thank you for the like. Much love to you. Congrats on a good race for you. I know you were trying there at the end. Much love to you, man. And much love to everybody out there. I love what I do, and I love this. It's a great time. Tomorrow night we've got the Goat Racing Truck Series, so Van Scoik going to try to go back to back wins, and then Wednesday night we're going to be looking at the Winston Throwback Series, Thursday Chop Racing League, and Friday our podcast is going to be back. I'm excited for that. I really like that podcast. It's a chance for me to delve into things. I will work on TikToks. I will work on Twitter. We'll work on a lot of things. Check the merch link in the bio. Buy yourself a Signature Esports t-shirt or any of these things out there that you can do. I love y'all. Appreciate you. See you to the next one.